After that Reacher Season 3 finale, this book has the perfect story for Season 4. The Reacher Season 3 finale on March 27, 2025 was explosive to say the least. The events of the episode had fans glued to the edge of their seats and delivered yet another satisfying conclusion to a thrilling chapter in Jack Reacher's on-screen journey. Since its debut in 2022, the Reacher series has been a powerhouse for Prime Video, drawing in a loyal following and exceptional Rotten Tomatoes scores. The action-packed series, based on Lee Child's novels, has masterfully brought Reacher's intense, no-nonsense world to screens. Reacher Season 3 saw Reacher Alan Ritchson embark on a quest to bring down Xavier Quinn, a longtime nemesis responsible for the death of Reacher's first proc, Dominique Cole. The series' conclusion saw Reacher achieve not only his goal, but also help Agent Susan Duffy Sonia Cassidy of the DEA succeed in her mission. The final episode seemed to neatly tie up all loose ends, with Reacher getting on a motorbike and driving off into the future. Naturally, this now begs the question of which novel Season 4 should adapt, and the third book in Lee Child's series seems a strong contender. The fourth season of Reacher was confirmed in October 2024, even before the release of the series' third season, and a strong contender to make a killer Season 4 is Child's third Jack Reacher book, Tripwire. The book kicks off with Reacher living a low-key life in Key West, Florida, until, in the most expected fashion, his past comes knocking. Reacher's journey takes him to New York, where he reconnects with Jody Garber, the daughter of his late mentor, General Leon Garber. Reacher's search for answers soon turns into a dangerous game involving a powerful enemy, Victor Hook Hobie, perhaps one of the most formidable villains in the Reacher series. With Reacher returning to his lone wolf lifestyle at the end of Season 3, a clean slate exists for Reacher to kick off the narrative of Tripwire. There are no foes that carry forward from the season, given that Reacher put a shotgun bullet through Quinn. This allows Reacher to fully face the new villain Hobie that Tripwire presents. The book also introduces a romantic interest for Reacher in the form of Jody Garber. With Reacher having ended both his working and personal relationships with Duffy at the end of Season 3, the introduction of Jody as the protagonist's new romantic interest comes at the perfect moment. Moreover, Tripwire's storyline does not include the character of Frances Neagley Maria Sten. This too is perfect as Neagley is currently involved in her own spin-off show, due to release in late 2025 or early 2026. This would likely mean that Sten would be too caught up in the production of her own series to dedicate her time to Reacher Season 4, making it ideal that Tripwire does not include her character. However, it must be noted that Reacher creator Nick Santora has not stayed completely faithful to Child's novels and has exercised creative freedom in the addition and omission of characters. This could mean that, were Santora to think she fits, Neagley could be included even in the storyline of Tripwire. After all, Neagley was not a part of Season 3's source text Persuader, but still appeared in its adaptation. While Tripwire seems like an ideal pick for Reacher Season 4, it must also be acknowledged that Child's series offers 29 books to choose from. Alan Ritchson, the talent behind Reacher's unstoppable presence, has expressed that he would like to see Die Trying, the second book in the series, adapted to screens. "My favorite book is Die Trying," Ritchson told Men's Journal. "I would love to see that happen." And so far, there's been a lot of discussion about whether or not we should or should not. I guess we'll see what the future holds. I'll find a way. When the dust settled at the end of Reacher Season 3, one thing was obvious. Jack Reacher is far from finished. Prime Video's action juggernaut left us with a finale packed with broken bones, clever twists, and that final haunting moment, Reacher, bloodied and bruised, walking alone into the night. Fans were already asking the big question, what comes next? If the showrunners want to keep the momentum roaring into Season 4, there's one book that feels absolutely made for it: Bad Luck and Trouble. And honestly, after that brutal Season 3, it's the perfect choice. A quick recap: where Reacher stands after Season 3. Season 3 adapted Persuader, throwing Reacher into deep cover against a ruthless drug operation. The season focused on Reacher's resourcefulness when he's isolated, wounded, and outnumbered. It was personal, gritty, and stripped down, just Reacher and his instincts against overwhelming odds. By the end, though, Reacher isn't just victorious, he's haunted. His old ghosts still cling to him, and that final shot suggested a man who knows he can't walk this road alone forever. That's why Bad Luck and Trouble would be the perfect follow-up. Why Bad Luck and Trouble fits perfectly. First, Bad Luck and Trouble hits a different emotional note. It's a story about family, or as close to family as Reacher ever had. When members of his old army unit start turning up dead under mysterious circumstances, Reacher reunites with the handful of people he trusts most. It's personal. It's emotional. And it's about loyalty, a natural evolution from the isolation and loneliness that mark the end of Season 3. After all that solo pain, fans are ready to see Reacher reconnect with people who know him, not just as a drifter or a blunt instrument, but as a leader, a friend, even a brother. Built-in drama and action, narratively, Bad Luck and Trouble is gold. The stakes are sky high. Someone is hunting the best of the best, ex-special investigators who know how to disappear, fight, and kill. The mystery unfolds with all the intricate clues and smart deductions that make Reacher so satisfying, but this time the emotional investment is even heavier. Reacher isn't just solving a crime, he's avenging his own. And action? There's plenty. From brutal ambushes to sniper attacks, from daring assaults to hand-to-hand brawls, the story delivers the hard-hitting sequences that fans crave, while giving Reacher some real tactical support. It's not just him against the world anymore. It's a team of world-class warriors, moving through the shadows with precision and fury. Reacher's inner world expands. Another reason Bad Luck and Trouble would shine on screen. It peels back Reacher's layers in ways casual fans haven't seen yet. We get a glimpse of the man he used to be, the officer, the friend, the strategist. We see how much he valued his old team and how much he's lost by cutting himself off from the world. It's a chance to make Reacher even more human without losing his hard-edged mystique. And Alan Ritchson, who has already proven he can mix raw toughness with subtle vulnerability, would crush this material. Imagine those quiet, heavy scenes. Reacher sitting around a dusty motel table with his old squad, trading memories and strategies, each moment loaded with unspoken grief. Imagine the fury in his eyes when another team member dies. Imagine him hunting the killers with cold, surgical precision, not just for justice, but for revenge. It's pure Reacher, just on a bigger emotional scale. The team we deserve. Bad Luck and Trouble also introduces some seriously compelling supporting characters. Fans would finally meet Frances Neagley properly, a fan favorite who's already appeared in the show but hasn't yet been given her full spotlight. Neagley is one of the few people who can challenge Reacher without being overshadowed. Smart, deadly, and loyal, she deserves a bigger role. And the rest of the team, including guys like Orozco, Dixon, and Sanchez, could bring different flavors of toughness and heart, fleshing out the Reacher universe in a huge way. The chemistry between Reacher and his old crew could give Season 4 a dynamic we haven't seen yet. Trust. A real, battle-forged bond that raises the emotional stakes with every bullet fired. In conclusion, Season 4 needs Bad Luck and Trouble. Reacher has already proven it can deliver top-tier action and smart storytelling. Now it's time to evolve. After 3 seasons of Reacher walking the lonely road, Bad Luck and Trouble offers a perfect thematic shift, from lone wolf to loyal avenger. It's about friendship. It's about vengeance. It's about what happens when you mess with the wrong people, people who know exactly how to disappear and how to kill. And after that heart-stopping Season 3,